I do have a sort of collective haul here. I have things from Sephora, I have a Marshall's haul, I picked up a couple items from Walmart, Victoria's Secrets here, I have an Influenster unboxing, my Sephora Play for September. I'm gonna probably break this up into 2 separate haul videos just for the fact that I don't want this to be a 45-minute long haul because I tend to ramble sometimes. So I'm gonna break it up. I will upload these videos one right after the other so you don't have to wait for them if you wanted to see the other half of what I picked up. Starting off, I have one big box right here. I think we're gonna go into this. This is a Sephora box in the Sephora order, so let me pick those things out first and then I'll show you the items that I picked up from Marshall's. So this very first thing, I've been dying to get my hands on it since I heard that they were even coming out with this, and I have heard kind of mostly negative reviews on this product, but there are some reviews out there that give you a couple tips on how to use it, so I thought I would just bite the bullet and order this little gem right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and I've actually only opened this once and dabbed into like 2 of the shades, and just playing around with it like that, I was just shocked. I think this is beautiful. Not only do I love the actual felt, the felt covering on the packaging, it's exactly the same as the Modern Renaissance palette, but this one is more of like this muted, like tealish green sort of tone, but this is beautiful. I am so excited to kind of just dabble around and play in this little guy right here. So here are all of the shades. This electric shade down here is stunning. I was just messing around like I said, and I put that on the lid and it kind of mixed in. I can't remember if I used this one up here, Axis, or this shade down here. What is that? Untamed? Yeah, I can't remember which one of those 2 that I kind of had in the crease, and then I put electric all over the lid. It was beautiful. So I'm actually really excited to play with these. I love like a mustard toned eye color, so there's 2 different options down here that I can kind of dabble in and play with, and I'm excited to kind of just see how my thoughts and opinions are on this palette and see if they kind of coincide with everybody else's. So I do have this here. That was like my main purchase, and I think I got this as some kind of 100-point perk or freebie or something, but this is one of the new Laura Mercier caviar sticks. This one's in Au Naturel, and I do believe that this is one of the matte one, so it kind of reminds me of the MAC Painterly. That's what it is. The MAC Paint Pot and Painterly. I couldn't think of the name, but that is it right there. This one doesn't have all those little glittery, shimmery, beautiful, gorgeous pieces in it. It's essentially like a pinky toned, kind of neutral toned base. That's a swatch of it right there. I think it would camouflage any sort of discoloring on the eyelids. I think it's beautiful. I'm super excited to play with these. If I really love this version right here, this kind of matte satin version, then after I use up a couple more of my shimmery versions of our caviar sticks, I would most certainly pick up this one in the full size, the Au Naturel, and I would definitely like to see the other shades, but this one's gorgeous. I think this would work with a ton of different skin tones and help out a ton of different, you know, shadows stick to the lids. And I got some pretty decent samples. Let me just pull them out super fast. I know a lot of people aren't really into the whole sample thing, but I think one of them was like a code. One of them might have been a 100-point perk. So this is the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara. That's my sad excuse for French. This is their Grand Volume All Day Wear Mascara. So this is supposed to have a ton of volume on this guy. I'm really excited to test this one out. I also got this little pack here. I've been interested to try these out, but I've never bit the bullet because I'm kind of over the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but this is their new Soft Matte Complete Concealer. So they gave you a little pack with 4 different shades here, and obviously the only one that would probably work for me is the shade that I am in the creamy concealer. This one is Light 2, which is also called Vanilla. I'm interested to see how this is. I haven't opened this little packet up, but I thought that was a fun little sample, and I'm excited to see if this one works a little bit better for the climate down here. It's so dry down here. I love Clinique skincare, so I have a little thing of the moisturizer that I've been using for 10 years. These are great for travel, by the way. So you have a cleanser, you have the toner, and then you have the lotion to put on. All 3 steps, all in one little easy travel size version. Here's one of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioner mask right here, which is okay. I think I've tried that out in the past. A little sample of the Kate Somerville Exfoliate treatment. Love this stuff. I actually have the full size of this. Then, because my little root touch-up brush is in storage and I have not had a chance to go up and pick it up yet, I had my sister-in-law pick me up another one from Sally's while she was up browsing around, shopping around. So she got me this one. I've never seen any of these kind of root touch-up brushes that have this sort of contraption, but it's a lot thicker than the standard ones, as you can see there. But on the other side of it, it has the comb, so you can kind of part your area, flip it over, do the roots, part it, flip it over, and I would have to go back between 2 different tools. I'd use like a comb, part my hair, flip it over, then get the little, you know, brush thing, do that, set my brush down, and it would get my hair dye everywhere. So it's really nice that this is like a dual product, so you don't have to have two separate tools to be able to touch up your roots. It cuts down on the mess that you leave behind. And if you guys are still interested in me filming a video on how I touch up my roots, I do touch up my roots every 3 to 4 weeks. So if you're in the market for it, in about 3 weeks I could film a video using this product and, you know, showing you how I touch up my roots. It's a super simple process, I feel like. I do have some cool products that were sent through Octoly. This one I actually just finished off in a project earlier this year. I'll link that project up in the in the cards up there, but this is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. This one is in 1C1 Cool Bone. I actually had the old version of the foundation, so I haven't tried out the new reformulated Double Wear. The shade match on this is spot on for my skin tone. So this again was 1C1 Cool Bone, and as you can see there, it's a perfect match for my skin. I was kind of worried because the one that I had before was 1C1. I had to think about it for a second, but the name on the original bottle that I had was 1C1 Shell 15, and this is 1C1 Cool Bone. So even though they kind of changed the name a little bit, this matches beautifully, and I kind of just dabbed a little on to like blend around the neck and like my jawline to make sure that it would match, and I'm super excited to try this out. I'll probably have this in an upcoming get ready with me makeup for the week kind of video, because I really want to test out the difference between the old formula and the new formula, if there's a difference besides just a name change. So yeah, definitely let me know if you've tried out both versions and which ones that you prefer. I was really excited about this because this is all I hear about. When I hear of Estee Lauder, I hear of Bronze Goddess. So I have this little beautiful gem here, and this one I picked the shade number 01 Light, but I'm fair. I'm super fair. What I really like about the packaging is you have the tortoiseshell kind of coloring on the front, and then on the inside it's this beautiful teal. This one again was sent to me with this through the Octoly website. Oh, and I got an email the other day that I believe it was Germany. If you live in Germany, you can start signing up for the Octoly program. If you qualify, you can either sign up through your Instagram or through YouTube, and you can get free products like this to test out, review on your channel. I'll leave a link down in the description box in case you're curious about signing up. I'm a little nervous about this because this does seem a little I wouldn't say orange, but maybe like a yellowy orange sort of tint. I have not put this on the skin when I have had a full face of makeup on already, but it comes with this really nice brush right here, which would be good for, you know, getting into that harder to reach contour region if you like to contour, but it's also great to like bronze down the neck or something. If you just want a large area covered, this little brush that you can toss in there or remove. You can see how that would come in handy for travel, but this is what fair looks like. So I'm pretty intrigued about this powder. I've heard a lot about it. This is quite intimidating because it does have 21 grams of product. The standard face powder has anywhere between 8.5 to 9 grams to maybe 10 grams of powder. This has double that. This has 21 grams of bronzer in here, and it's gonna take eons to pan, but I'm quite interested in this. I'm really excited to try it out. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me video where I don't try these products out until that video, and then I can give you my honest opinions, or if you would prefer, I can test them out a little bit, and then when I do that video, I can give more of a thorough review. Let me know what you would rather hear from me. I think I may have mentioned this in a previous video or on Instagram or something, but I posted that there was a discount going around either at the end of July or the beginning of August, somewhere around there. I've had some of these products collecting for quite a while, but this is the Dr. Brandt Needles No More Wrinkle Smoothing Cream, and I actually received this item, oh, it was probably 9 months ago from the Octoly website, and I loved it so much that I decided that I would repurchase it. So I did spend my own money on this one, even though I had this item from Octoly in the past. So this is what it looks like here. This is a kind of lotiony serum product that you can put on the area from like your crow's feet and up. They have a separate cream that you can put from like here and down. So I actually use both of them, and I'm really excited to have another one of these, but I did notice that they only have 0.5 fluid ounces, which I'm a little bummed about. I wish they came with a full fluid ounce. I feel like it would really justify the price a little bit more, but I'm just excited to have this one back in my life. Like I said, I may have touched on this in another video, but I can't quite recall which video that it would have been because I haven't done a haul video in a while. So maybe it was like a favorites video or something. But anyway, I really love this stuff. I haven't figured out a way to pop the top off of my old one, but I'm so excited to have this back in my life. Like I said, I'll include that video up in the cards up there, as well as the description box where I did a review on this item. I had some before and after photos for you guys to kind of check out. It's extremely subtle, but I feel like it does help. You can see slight results immediately within like the first 30 minutes that you put it on your skin. But if you're using it for an extended period of time, I think I used mine for a 30-day period straight, every single day for 30 days, and I did notice a very subtle decrease in like my forehead lines up here, and you can put it around like the crow's feet area. Just be extremely careful because you do not want to get this stuff in your eyes. It does have a very slight cooling sensation. I have a couple things here from Walmart, and then I will go on to my Marshalls because I have some fun stuff in the Marshalls thing. I picked up a pack of these guys. I always have these in and out of my collection at some point throughout the year, but these are the Biore limited edition deep cleansing pore strips, and these ones are like, they're like ink splotches, tie-dye sort of. They have color splotches all over the nose strip, so it's not just a white nose strip. It just makes it a little bit more fun if you're doing like a nose strip party or something. So anyway, I have done this with my daughter and my mother, but these are always fun to have on hand. I'll use them maybe like once a month, once every 2 months or something, just to keep my nose region clear of junk. And then I have been using my little travel size of my pink makeup eraser that Sephora sells. I have a travel size one, and I feel like I've just used it so much that it's starting to not be as effective. I'm thinking maybe during the VIB sale I'll pick up the full size one because they're massive compared to the travel sizes. But in the meantime, I picked up a pack of these. These are my all-time favorite makeup remover wipes. I love the fragrance on them. I love how saturated they are. These never dry out. I always hold mine upside down, but these are the Equate Nighttime Soothing Makeup Remover Towelettes. These are compared to the Neutrogena Night Calming ones, and these smell so good. I love the fragrance on these. If you're in the market for some, just to use at nighttime to just kind of relax and unwind, these are fantastic. Highly recommend those. Oh, I almost forgot. I have this item here, and I am planning to do a full get ready with me with just my By Terry products. But this item here has really pretty packaging. I think By Terry packaging is really pretty. It's very simple, very basic, but it just looks nice. You know what I mean? And I know By Terry is by no means an affordable brand. I honestly feel like it's quite expensive, and I would be hard pressed to go out and purchase these items if I hadn't had tried them out in store. There's no By Terry counters or stores near me where I could test these products, so Octoly is essentially the only place that I have access to this kind of brand where I would feel comfortable getting a product without swatching them out in store first. But anyway, this beautiful little gem. This one, it's kind of odd. It has a long name here. Let me see if I can get this without a glare. So look how pretty the compact is here. So it says that this is the By Terry Compact Expert Dual Powder, and it's an all-over perfection matte powder and glow powder. It's quite beautiful on the inside. You get this beautiful mirror over here, but on the inside, this outside portion is a matte powder that you can, you know, touch up throughout the day, but this center portion is actually the highlight. Let me give you just a quick swatch of these. So this is just the face powder. I feel like it's gonna match perfectly with my skin tone. It blends right in. And then this is the highlighter. It's kind of subtle, but once it hits the light, it definitely gives off this really beautiful glow. It almost has like a pink tinge to it, but I think once it's up on the cheeks, I think it'll look beautiful. So like I said, I'll have a full get ready with me video showing all my By Terry cosmetics that I have in my collection, and I think that'll be a really fun video. So that was the last item in here that was sent through the Octoly website. And then Marshalls, let's move on to that. I have mentioned this product time and time again on my channel, and I honestly feel like this is one of the best hair masks, deep repair mask that I've ever used on the ends of my hair. If you're in need for a really nice deep repair mask, try out this little guy. This is the old packaging. I just finished off my other one in one of my most recent empties videos, and it had the new packaging design because I would say probably 2 times a year Ulta puts this product, the Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask, on sale for about 50% off during their, you know, it's like the 21 Days of Beauty, but it's their hair one. I can't quite recall what that's called specifically, but I had picked one up during that, so I got it 50% off. But I did find another one of these at Marshalls. They had a whole stack of them because they changed the packaging and they marked these down about 50%, the price of what they would be normally. So this one I got for $16.99. Really excited about it. I love this hair mask. I feel like it smells nice. It does the best job. My daughter used it and she was shocked. So I've had this in my shower. I've used it like twice, 2 or 3 times. My daughter's used it once. She loves this stuff too. I try and tell her to be extremely sparing with it though, because it is very, very expensive. It's super concentrated, so you only need a little bit. Love this mask. Always gonna be a repurchase, especially when I can find it super discounted at like Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls. Marshalls is where I found this one. Some other items that I got. I'm running low on my dry shampoo because most of my dry shampoo is in the storage. So I found this one. This one was $4.79, and this is the Batiste dry shampoo. This is the Light and Breezy Fresh fragrance. I've never tried this one before. The only ones that I've tried are the original, and then I tried the one that was for brunettes, like the tinted one. So let's give this a little spritz and see what it smells like. I can live with that. It's a really nice fresh fragrance. It's not too strong. It actually has almost like a sweet, like a very sweet hint to it, but not overpowering whatsoever. So I feel like this one will do a really nice job. This does leave a white cast in my hair, but I found that if I put this on the under layers of my hair, it works 1,000 times better. And then I can use either an invisible dry shampoo throughout the top section that's noticeable, or I can use like the Clarine dry shampoo, something along those lines, one of those two kinds of dry shampoos, and I can do that on the top and just use something that leaves a little bit of a white cast at the underneath layers where nobody would see it. So anyway, got another one of these, and these seem big. Is this the normal size? Because it feels really large. I saw these are the Garnier Skin Active Clean Soothing Makeup Removing Cleansing Towelettes. This removes waterproof makeup without rubbing. This is for sensitive skin. It calms the skin. There's 25 towelettes in here, and it was only $1.99. So I honestly could not pass this up. $2 for 25 wipes from Garnier. Yes, definitely really happy that I found these. The last Marshalls find that I have here is this little brush stand. I did include a photo on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram name right down here, my handle, and then I'll include a photo off to the side of how it turned out. It's a little wobbly, but it actually turned out pretty nice, I thought. It's called the Makeup Brush Stand. Like that. And then you have this top section here. There was plastic that you had to peel off, and then it made it this really nice, sleek, shiny packaging. And then you have these two little guys here. So what you do, you put these, kind of cross these so they're like that, and then you just pop this little stand right over the top of it, click it into place. Once you wash your brushes, you can either fit like 3 super teeny brushes into like the larger sections, or you can just put your larger brushes in your sections. I thought it did a really nice job, and everything was dried. I did do it at nighttime, so I'm not quite sure. I'll have to test the drying time, if it's any quicker to dry them that way, or because typically I just lay my brushes flat to dry on a flat surface. But I don't know, I'll have to time them and see if it definitely dries them quicker, or if that's just like a marketing ploy that they use. But that was everything that I picked up from Marshalls. Let me show you what showed up in my Influenster box. This is probably one of the weirdest Influencer boxes that I've ever received to date. Alright, Influenster unboxing time. This is the Flourish Influencer voxbox. I will open this super fast, show you what showed up in it, and give me your thoughts. If you got this box too, let me know how you felt about it. Like I said, Flourish voxbox. On the back of the card, it gives you all the items that you received, what you can do with them, the price of them, etc. So I'm just going to start pulling things off the top. I did receive 3 of these little Welch's, where are they at on here? Fruit rolls, and the suggested retail price on these is $2.99. It says Welch's fruit rolls have fruit as the first ingredient and feature 100% of the daily recommended value of vitamin C, which is fantastic. It says try all 3 mouth-watering varieties: berry, white grape, strawberry, and tropical punch. I got all 3 flavors. I'm probably gonna eat one of these and then give the rest to my daughter, even though we'll probably have to fight over them. I'm kind of a sucker for these kinds of things. So that was the first item. And then next up here I have a little thing. I think I got some of this from Ipsy before, but this is the Eva NYC Therapy Session Hair Mask. It says it has Caravis, protein, and argan oil, deeply conditions, repairs, and strengthens, and it is for all hair types. It is sealed in this kind of plastic wrap here. I do know that this one is available at Ulta and at CVS, because I have seen it at Ulta, like I said. So it's a decent mask. I'm actually pretty excited to toss this one into the shower. Probably use this one up first before I go back to my macadamia deep repair mask. This one's not too weird. This is the Balance Cookie Dough Nutrition Bar right here. This one, the suggested retail value on this one is $1. It says delight your taste buds with delicious cookie dough and give your body a good for you boost from the 40-30-30 nutrition principle that gives you the optimal ratio of carbohydrates, protein, and dietary fat plus essential vitamins and minerals. So I'll try it out, see how it is. If I'm not into it, my daughter loves cookie dough, so she'll probably eat it just because it's cookie dough. I got a free 2-week trial sample of this from Origins. The Origins Plantscription Anti-Aging Power Serum. I can't believe that this is just a 2-week supply of this product. I mean, it seems like there's a lot of serum in there. It says it has 0.5 fluid ounces. That's kind of nuts. It seems like a small container, but the fact that it has 0.5 fluid ounces is kind of mind-boggling to me. But on the little card here, it says that the suggested retail price on this is $77 for 1.7 fluid ounces. So if you had 3 of these little guys, you'd almost have the $77 mark. It says this power serum helps unlock a new path to visible wrinkle reduction in just 2 weeks. This powerful anti-age fighting serum helps visibly improve the lines and wrinkles. With continued use, it helps lift and firm to reveal a more youthful appearance. So I'll try it out. And then, like I mentioned, we start getting into the weird stuff. So I did have a flyer in here, and usually they'll include like one little sample for you to try out and not just a flyer, but this is what I got for the drops item that's on my card here. So on my card that explains everything, the drops one, it says it's as low as $4 a month. It says make the switch to a better, safer clean and save money on every wash load with Drops premium eco-friendly laundry pods. Sign up for a wash plan subscription. I've never heard of this before. I would have appreciated if they would have tossed in maybe like 1 or 2 of the pods so I could try it out, and if I liked it, then, you know, I would go and purchase some of them. But my experience with pods in the past is that sometimes, even if you're washing it with a hot load, not like cold loads, but hot or warm, they don't always dissolve entirely. Those were the Tide pods, I do believe, and they never like fully dissolved, so I never went back to the pod system. But I don't know, maybe these dissolve a little bit easier in your laundry since they're cruelty-free and dye-free, chlorine-free, phosphate-free, so I don't know. We'll have to see. I'll look it up a little bit more and see how that goes. And then the last item in my box is something that I'm really not excited about because I know the backstory behind these kinds of teas. This is the Fit Tea 14-Day Detox. I will not be doing this detox. I don't need to lose any more weight. I'm underweight as it is. The suggested retail price, it says on here $45. They scratched that out, put $25 for a limited time. It says Fit Tea is a powerful blend of all natural ingredients loaded with antioxidant and EGCG. Perfect for your morning caffeine boost or on an everyday healthy lifestyle drink. I'm probably not going to use this. I know the backstory behind why these work. Usually you're just getting rid of your water weight from what I've heard, and then that all just comes back after you stop drinking the tea. So I'll probably just pass this on to somebody that's interested in it. I do have 2 or 3 people that are interested in this kind of a thing, and they just haven't bit the bullet yet, so we'll see. I don't know. This is most definitely getting passed on though. So what an odd Influenster box. Have you guys gotten any good boxes yet? I've seen some really cool ones going out with like high-end makeup. I usually end up with the odd boxes with the candy, so I'm not mad about it. I love the candy. I'll definitely try out this serum from Origins. I like this hair mask. I've used it in the past, like I mentioned, but I usually end up with the food boxes for some reason, but I'll probably break into one of these here in just a few minutes. But anyway, that was it for the first part of this haul. I'm breaking it up into 2 parts because I know I'm gonna ramble. So anyway, that was it for this video. I'll link the second video down in the description as well as up in the cards if you want to go over to that one and see what else I picked up. I have some more Sephora stuff and Victoria's Secret, my Sephora Play for September. Oh, and there's a little mini giveaway in that one too. So anyway, jump over to that one if you want to. If not, I really do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.